Hey Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your September 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we have here the TikTok card. So there could be something with time in the recent past. Time is of the essence. Some of you feel like you're crunched for time here. I'm getting the energy of Alice in Wonderland, the rabbit running around with the watch. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. So there could be this energy of time jumping, quantum leaping, or it just feels like the schedule or your schedule is hectic or chaotic, or maybe you feel like there's not enough time because timing is showing up here in a very strong way. I'm also getting that some of you may have been crunched for a deadline, or you just felt rushed, or you felt pressured here, Libra, and this is showing up, and I feel like there's a lot going on for you. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Numbers may be a thing as well. You may be seeing multiple numbers. You may be paying attention to the clock more, or certain numbers are jumping out to you with the TikTok. Specifically, I'm seeing here 14, and 14 is the Temperance card, which is all about patience. It's about self-control, which makes sense if some of you feel like you're panicking or that you don't have enough time. Patience may be why these things are showing up for you. Very interesting, Libra. Now, we also have here the Orphaned card. So some of you may feel a little bit left out, a little secluded, orphans, like you don't have anyone to talk to, connect to, or where's your soul tribe? Where's your family? Where's your friends? So there is a dynamic here of you wanting to call in the people that matter, people that care. You want people to understand, but you may feel a little bit left out at this time. We'll dive in further, but there could be some significant changes that you are going through. This is card 5, and 5 in tarot represents change, possibly obstacles, challenges to overcome, and even uncertainty. So I feel that some of you may feel a little bit uncertain with some decisions that you've made, or uncertainty about what's going on around you. I am getting that moon energy here. So the moon in tarot can represent needing a little more clarity. And maybe that's what you felt like you were crunched on time for here, Libra. But I am sensing in the near future, you're going to make some decisions that are going to impact your life in a very big way. Now, you also have here, you have a lot of cards, 4 cards that came out in the future position. And you have peace. So you're definitely moving towards more peace, but a choice needs to be made first, because you have card 13, a fork in the road, and you have between worlds. So this is a little indecisiveness. I mean, Libra, I'm a Libra as well. We're never indecisive, right? So I feel that there could be some questioning which way to go. And isn't it interesting that we're seeing here 13 and 3? Now, 3 is the Empress, which is Libra, and then we have 13, which is the death energy. And so I feel like some of you may be resisting, okay? And I feel like you may be resisting because you don't want to feel left out in the cold, or because you're not quite sure. You have to make a decision on your own here, or you feel like if you make a decision to move forward, you may be left out. I hope that makes sense here. Now, the fact that you have these 2 cards showing up together, I feel like the decisions that you are going to make, again, as I said, even before the cards came up, are going to affect you in a big way. But the good news is, Libra, you have free will, and sometimes even not making a decision is a choice in itself. So yeah, you may feel like you're between worlds at this time, but you're actually coming out of a situation that may have been murky, may have been a little bit cloudy, because if you look at this flamingo here, the back end of the flamingo is stuck in a little bit darker or a little bit more negative energy, where coming out of it, because the forward movement of the flamingo is towards more sunshine, towards more happiness, more light. So you will see illumination is what I am getting here. You will have the illumination needed to make some decisions where it's going to lead you to a path of more peace. Who doesn't want more peace in their world, right? And it's interesting to note as well, more numbers, 23 equals 5, and that's what you feel a little bit stuck in. So you feel, if I make this decision, or if I move forward, or what if I stay stuck? Some of you Libras are just a little too much in your head, right? But I feel once you make a decision and you stick to it, you're going to be happy with that decision. And you're going to see the signs that are clearly pointing you forward because you have the serendipity. This is the 4-leaf clover. Some of you, you may actually see a clover. You may find one. You may see this on a t-shirt, or it may be something that you again have found recently or were gifted. I mean, who gifts a 4-leaf clover? But you may be with someone and they say, oh, Libra, look what I found. I feel like that is your sign that luck and fortune are blessing you and that you are heading towards more abundance and more peace. Also, it's card 18. There is that moon energy that we were connecting to earlier. So let's dive in and get a bigger picture here. Let's get some clarity. Spirit, let's talk about this TikTok card here. Okay. Whoa. Shot out like a oh, you have the Lovers, Gemini energy here. So some of you, there could have been a matter of the heart. You may have been dealing with another air sign, specifically Gemini, or you may have strong Gemini placements in your chart, but I feel like time was of the essence here in the past when it came to a romantic situation. Maybe some of you were at a distance. There could have been a lease involved. Some of you felt left out or orphaned in a relationship. Some of you may have even been abandoned as well. And it felt like time was a little bit scrambled here for you. You may have been going through or recovering from some sort of isolation. I also get here that it could have been an external circumstance around you where you wanted to have a partner to rely on or to talk about your day or to share some news, but you may not have felt like you could do that. Maybe you didn't have a partner to speak to. Maybe, I mean, the Lovers doesn't just have to be a lover, right? It certainly can be. For the majority of you, it is. But I feel like this is also a soul-to-soul connection. This is that soul tribe energy, wanting to be able to trust, be able to look at this person. I mean, look at those two. They are looking at each other and they are completely vulnerable. And there's a level of trust and there's a level of seeing each other on a heart-to-heart level. And you want this between you and another person, or you may feel like you're running out of time to meet your person as well with the Lovers. So let's get a little more clarity here. Some of you may feel like the time is ticking. Some of you even could be getting, oh gosh, is someone getting cold feet? I don't know if you're married or if there's maybe the wedding is coming up here. Someone could have cold feet. They're giving me that movie Runaway Bride. Okay, maybe you are getting cold feet or you feel like you want to get you married or maybe settle down or just be in a high level commitment, but it hasn't happened. It will happen. Libra, it will happen. There's your 10 of Cups. This is beautiful energy here, and it's showing up in the upright. So the 10 of Cups is that happily ever after. It's that unconditional love. And some of you felt like you weren't ever going to find that or see that. And that may be why you have the Orphan card showing up here as well, because you may have lost hope, or there could have been an argument or something that you felt lost, you felt deep grief. Let's take a look and see what that may have been or what that may be that you're currently going through. Now, of course, not all people are seeking this 10 of Cups. And if not, maybe this isn't your reading, and that's okay, Libra. But if this is family dynamic, soul tribe, best friend energy, lover, whatever it is that you're seeking when it comes to interaction, connection, community, it's coming here. And that's what I feel very strongly for you. Now, Libra, let's clarify the Orphans. Why are you feeling a little bit left out? Why are you feeling a little blue? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you may not feel like you know enough to make some decisions. The 8 of Pentacles is showing up here in the lower vibration, so the reversal. So 8 of Pentacles is just about working on a relationship, okay, working on oneself. It can be about discovery as well, trying to master your craft or trying to focus on things that can help you grow. Okay, some of you may have taken a look at some of your shadows with the Orphans card, and that can be a lonely road at times. Maybe you've looked or seen someone else's shadows here, but you're not giving up. The Eight of Pentacles here is saying you're going to continue to work on it until you get it right. And I feel like this is really strong coming in for you, Libra. Let's see what else is showing up. Okay, they're giving me the name here, Bradley. Bradley. It could be a last name or it could be a first name, a street name. Please take it as it resonates. Two of Pentacles. There's a lot happening here that you're trying to juggle up. Maybe your work life, your family life, your social life. It could be your finances, your home. There's a lot happening here with you with the timing. So again, if timing is being crunched or you're just looking at your schedule, it can seem a little overwhelming at times. But it's important for you to seek the professional help if need be. Maybe it's a shaman, a healer, a soul coach, a business coach, a therapist, an agent, a broker, a financial advisor, whoever you need, even someone in the medical professional, okay? In the medical industry. This could be a doctor taking a look, because I am getting here some sort of new pill, supplement, herb, or something that can help you at this time. They're actually giving me, and this is interesting because it's my own name, Melissa. They're giving me Melissa balm. So Melissa is, I believe, like is that lemon balm, or it's an herb that you can take, either a tincture or it can come in a capsule, I believe, or maybe even an essential oil that you can take to help you at this time go through something that feels a little bit challenging. So how interesting is that? All right, in the near future, Libra, you have, like I said, some decisions to make that are going to lead you towards a lot of happiness. Don't second guess yourself. Don't let anyone make that decision for you, and trust that you have what it takes to continue learning, continue growing, and to continue evolving, because this 10 of Cups is available here for you. Even if you're not in the partnership that you want at this time, it's clearly in your soul path to be in that energy at some point in your life here. Okay, let's take a look at what's showing up in the near future. What do we need to clarify here for Libra? Oh my gosh, Libra, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, and I have not seen this in a reading for quite some time. These are a few of the best family cards. This is about happy family, happy life, right? Feeling good with where you're at, the decisions that you've made, feeling like you've done your best as maybe a parent, as a wife, as a husband, as a friend, as a sister, as a lover. There is trust, there's loyalty, there is financial stability, as well as you working on leaving this legacy behind. This is something that if you have children of your own or nieces and nephews, for some of you, you could be grandparents as well. Your work is important here to the generations that you leave behind. So whether this is your personal life, your professional life, whatever you're doing, you're going to master it in the best way that you can here on earth. Okay, some of you may even work with families. That could be part of your profession. You may be a family counselor. Some of you may be going to family counseling as well. Okay, for others of you, I feel like you could be taking a trip with your family in the near future. 10 of Pentacles could be a trip to the beach, to the ocean. Okay, for others of you, you may find that you're learning more about where you come from or who you are, your background. Okay, you may be taking one of those tests on like ancestry, DNA, or something of that nature. So I really like this showing up for you. I mean, Libra, huge. Once you make a decision, there it is, 2 of Swords showing up. So again, a little bit of indecision taking place here with the fork in the road and feeling like you're between worlds. But once you take off that blindfold And sometimes, Libra, you may not want to make a decision because you don't have the facts. That's a big thing with air signs, and this is your element. Swords is air. So when the Two of Swords shows up, it's about not ignoring a decision. It can be about being a little indecisive about which way to go, but it's also about being honest with yourself. What do you need, Libra, to manifest this Ten of Pentacles? What is it that you need to do? Who is it that you need to become? Because a lot of you, you're feeling a little bit stuck. You may be saying, do I stay, do I leave, with the between worlds? You may be saying, what do I need to look at a little bit deeper? Okay, because there's a fork in the road here twice, or it feels like there's extra weight here on a decision that's going to affect your family. Regardless of what decision you make, every little thing is going to be okay. Did I mention that in the beginning here? The same energy that Aries received, the same song, you're getting it as well. No wonder Aries is your opposite. We are Aries North Node at this time as well. If I didn't mention it, I am hearing that, I think it's Bob Marley. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. And that's showing up loud and clear. If you have Aries placements, even if you don't, even if you're not dealing with an Aries, I definitely suggest checking that reading out, because if you feel like you've been going through a never-ending cycle, you're breaking free from that here, Libra, in a powerful, powerful way. Wow, this is so beautiful. Let's take a look at the Peace card and the Serendipity. So you're receiving signs, you're receiving symbols, possibly through numbers. There is a new beginning here, a fresh start, because the Egg card can be about new birth, new life, creating something new. The Dove is right above it, and it brings here these sprigs of abundance, okay, these fresh berries. I feel like there's sweet results here for you when it comes to having this new beginning. Let's take a look and clarify. What do we need to know? There's the fresh start. There's the new beginning in the physical and spiritual world. So Ace of Pentacles is leading you directly to the Ten of Pentacles. So literally what we just said here. Beautiful. Spirit just confirming that, yes, Libra, you're heading towards more peace. And there's a new beginning here that instead of it being, and this is so interesting, instead of it being a regular egg, I'm getting that it's been hard boiled. So it's going to be a lot tougher to crack, basically. It's not that it's tough to crack, but it has more resilience. It has more weight. It has more oomph. Okay, versus an egg that hasn't been boiled. You drop that egg and that's it, right? But you drop an egg that's been hard boiled and it cracks a little bit, but it doesn't explode everywhere. So some of you, because of the lessons that you've learned in the past here, I feel like you've created a sense of stability. You've created a sense of I can get through anything. And some of you, you may have gone through a situation in the past where it's actually strengthening you to go the distance, to go all the way here, and to make some very powerful decisions in your world. Now, for those of you, if this is career, there could be a new opportunity coming in where maybe you felt a little bit left out. There could have been a workplace romance or a relationship as well with the Lovers I see here, or you disconnected from a dynamic because maybe you didn't love it, or you wanted to head towards a job or a career or a business that you felt like you could do every single day, right? It's a business or a job that you go to and you're excited to do. You're excited to do. I feel like that's what you may have been wondering. When is this happening with the TikTok card? I really want to have my own business. I really want to move forward. When am I going to find that job or attract a new opportunity? Well, don't worry, Libra. It's coming in, and it could be a job that you retire from, right? It could be something that takes you towards retirement. It could be a business that withstands the test of time. It could be something that really gets off the ground and goes the distance, because going from that Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, that's not a coincidence. Let's see what else you need to know. What do we have for Libra? Ace of Cups. I mean, this is big. Libra, there's a new beginning for you to open your heart to the highest level of love. This is about you loving what it is that you do, loving who you are. It is about attracting your soul tribe, attracting heartfelt connections. exactly what we talked about in the beginning here and with the orphans. If you feel like you were left out in the cold, that's shifting here for you. A lot of you are going to meet additional family members. Okay, you could be meeting a family. You may be loved by extra members of the family. Families could be combining here because I'm getting joint families. There could also be a situation where your cup is overflowing. Your cup is overflowing, and I feel like this is what's coming in for you. Now, last but not least, Libra, let's get any final messages or action steps from your guides, from your angelic team. Oh, okay, there's the world. There is you. You have here the Ten of Swords and the World. So it's interesting because the Ten of Swords, when this shows up in reverse, this is about coming out of a situation that you thought maybe was ending in a bad way, but actually it was just beginning in a new, beautiful way. I hope that makes sense. So the Ten of Swords, this is one of my favorite Ten of Swords illustrations because the Ten of Swords can be brutal. It can be painful. It can be an ending that you just don't come back from. But this ending is different. This is graceful. This is just walking away from the things that no longer serve you. The patterns, the habits, the triggers, the toxic relationships, the patterns, the limiting beliefs. Whatever this may be for you, Libra, you've completed a very important cycle, just as we were talking about with that Aries reading. And I feel like this is a completion of sorts that you weren't expecting, but it shows up in a beautiful, beautiful way. That is what I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. And it certainly helps the channel grow. If you're vibing with the energy here on this channel, please hit that subscribe and bell button. Thank you so much, Libra, for spending your precious time and energy here with me today. Lots of love.